Hello, my name is Frank Haarlander. I am a CPA and the co-founder of Keystone Financial Solutions and Premier Tax Resolution Services located in Pennsylvania. I want to share with you 5 secrets the IRS is likely not sharing with you that can help you, a family member, or a friend make your IRS tax problems go away forever. We have seen it all in our tax practice. Liens placed against individuals that jeopardized their jobs, the IRS taking monies and wages in bank accounts that prevented good people from paying their household bills and feeding their family. And there are those who are so stressed that they can't sleep at night. Unlike the IRS, our focus is to help good people like you live a normal life again. Secret number 1, don't automatically pay those IRS penalties. Penalties can be such a high percentage of the total amount owed to the IRS. It makes sense to ask the IRS to reduce those penalties or to eliminate them. That's right, it is sometimes possible to eliminate 100% of the penalties the IRS is charging you. Some penalties can be reduced simply by asking. Other penalties require the taxpayer to show reasonable cause. A tax resolution expert knows how the IRS operates and what documentation it requires for these penalty abatements to be approved. Secret number 2, file all legally required tax returns on time. If a person misses the deadline for filing a personal tax return, payroll tax return, or corporate tax return, the IRS penalty for filing a tax return late can result up to an additional 25% of what is owed in taxes. We have seen people who could have saved thousands of dollars in penalties if they just knew this one secret. So in the future, no matter what is going on in your life, file your tax returns by the due date, even if you don't have the money to pay your taxes. Yes, it is legal to file your tax returns without sending the tax payment due. Sure, you'll receive the ugly letter from the IRS demanding payment of the taxes due, but you have just avoided that 25% penalty. If you don't file your tax returns, did you know that the IRS will prepare them for you? And that is not a good thing. When the IRS prepares your tax returns, it disallows all deductions to maximize the taxes you owe the IRS and will attempt to collect what it knows is far more than you actually owe. And yes, that is legal. Secret number 3, you don't have to live in fear of the IRS. We know that IRS tax problems can cause an immense amount of fear and anxiety. We take that fear away by knowing the IRS rules inside and out. Our mission and passion is to provide tax help to those who feel hopeless against the IRS and negotiate the lowest possible IRS payments allowed by law. Just as you would not go to court without an attorney if you were charged with a serious crime, you should not be representing yourself or hiring a non-qualified representative when dealing with the IRS. We receive much personal satisfaction when our clients profusely thank us for solving their IRS problems, as they feel that the problems of the world have been lifted from their shoulders. We can do the same for you. Secret number 4, you don't have to talk to an IRS auditor. As a matter of fact, going or talking to the IRS yourself is probably the single worst thing you can do. The second worst thing is to hire your tax preparer to represent you. Persons who do not work with the IRS every day can be easily intimidated or unaware of how to best position your situation to the IRS. Since the IRS rules as to what you can afford to pay are complex and are constantly changing, you want to be represented by a tax resolution specialist who has the experience and knowledge to make sure that you are not paying more than required by law. When we meet with the IRS, it is always at the IRS office or at our office, and our client is never present at these meetings. When we represent you, we step into your shoes and all communications with the IRS are directly handled by us. Your fears of dealing with the IRS are over. Secret number 5, the IRS cuts deals. The IRS does make deals on taxes owed, including penalties. There are a multitude of payment plans as well as a program that allows taxpayers to pay less than the full amount owed. The IRS requirements are rigid, but if you qualify, the savings to you can be incredible, which is why working with a tax resolution specialist is so important. In summary, we hope you found these 5 secrets informative. On our website, you will find free special reports that explain how to solve your tax problems, and you can also request a free consultation. If you wish, call our office at 610-594-2601 to discuss your personal situation.